Man, today we finna talk about that boy B Jizzle, man. You know what I mean? He probably one of my favorite artists, man, from New Orleans of all times. You know, a lot of people want to get a credit to Lil Wayne, Juvenile, Mystical. But my guy, man, was BG, man. Ever since I heard that Chopper City, man, I was stuck on Buddy. You know what I mean? When he said Cash Money was an army, better yet a navy. I was fucking with that nigga there, man, because he said he wanted to live big. You know what I mean? He the one that coined that phrase bling bling. A lot of niggas think Birdman and one of them other niggas, Lil Wayne, did it, man. That was BG, man. That was his song, you know what I mean? BG was the real Dun Dada, man, of that motherfucking Hot Boys clique, you know what I mean? And, you know, anytime he told a story, my nigga, I was tuned into it, you know what I mean? Like when he said how when Yella ran up in that studio and slapped that nigga Baby with that pistol grip and ran that nigga Sugar Slim up out the studio, you know what I mean? I was listening close to that one, you know what I mean? Them Chopper City boys, you know, and BG used to speak about how when the nigga tried to rob him and he took the gun from the young nigga hand and the gun went off and it shot him, you know what I mean? And he walked around with the cash, you know, he shot his video. You know what I mean? That nigga BG was a real nigga, man. And I remember that nigga way, way, way back, man. You know what I mean? When he was coming out to Florida and shit. And I used to just pay for concert tickets, man. I'd be watching the nigga, he in a tall tee, man. You know what I mean? With a New York fitted hat on, spitting that real shit. You know what I mean? It was just a real nigga. You know, he had the 10-pack. You know what I mean? The grill and shit. And I like, yeah, man, this nigga here fit in real good to, you know, my repertoire. Because I'm a Florida nigga. We rock the gold teeth, the dreads, and shit like that. And, you know, he from the South, too. He had the gold teeth. It looked like it was perms and shit like that. So I was fucking with the nigga because he was on that Chopper City shit. And, you know, in Florida, dog, we toted choppers. You know what I mean? AKs and shit like that. So, you know, I always looked up to that nigga B Jizzle. And, you know, when he did that song with C Murder, my nigga, I was just really fucked up then because, you know, them was my two favorite artists, nigga. Them niggas did a collabo. Them two niggas together, man, could have took over the rap game, my nigga. You know what I mean? BG always held it down, man. When Soulja Slim died, my nigga, he showed up to the funeral in the second line, my nigga. And he showed his monkey ass, dog. That's why I respect that nigga. I don't give a fuck how many drug rehabs he went in and not, you know what I mean? Instead of doing time and shit like that. But he bounced back, you know what I mean? You know, he moved to Detroit for a little bit. You know, he was dealing with his drug addiction and shit. But them fuck-ass crackers up there, they ain't like him, you know what I mean? And, you know, he was moving around everywhere, man, all through Michigan. I got homies that was up there with him, you know what I mean? They did some time with him, too. One of his cellies, you know what I mean? But, yeah, that nigga BG was a real one. I ain't really never heard nothing bad about him, but that he was rocking like a cut-off stocking and he, you know, had withdrawals and shit in county jail when he can't get that dope. So he got to have it, man. But as far as him being a real nigga, dog, BG must be probably the #1 realest nigga to ever do it out of New Orleans without snitching on a nigga, man, besides that nigga C Murder. And that's all I got to say on that. Peace. I'm out.